long as I remember, the rain's been coming down. Clouds of mystery pouring, confusion on the ground. Good man through the ages, trying to find the sun. And I wonder, still I wonder, who will stop the rain? Hey everybody, it's TR. Little quick product review for you. Now, I did a repair on this guitar, and I probably, scooch over this way a little bit for you. I probably should have videoed the repair, but you know, I do a lot of work on guitars. I even do work for other people, but I'm certainly not a professional. And this was a really simple job. And I wasn't going to do a thing with it, except I was super pleased with the product. So I want to get a review out there for in case anybody else is looking up the product. So here's the scoop. This Charvel acoustic electric, I believe it's from like maybe 1993 I bought this. I've had it a long time. The Piezo electric system, you can see there's not even a built-in tuner here. What's really interesting on this, I'm not sure the brand name, but this preamp says made in England. Yeah, go figure. Anyways, it takes a 9-volt battery, and the compartment is a little bit crammed for space. So there's a wire coming from the end pin jack, and there's also a wire coming from the Piezo pickup. So I'm just noticing I could have pushed that bridge pin in farther on my E string. I digress. I'll take care of that later. Anyways, the wires, they slide up through little holes in the compartment. The battery sits in the bottom. There's just enough room for the coaxial cables for the end pin jack and for the Piezo pickup to just fit past that battery and go down through another hole in the bottom of the little compartment. Well, anyways, I noticed I had noise. I had some noise. It wasn't working well, and it was cutting in and out. And what had happened over the years, like I said, I've had this a long time. We didn't have the internet and things to teach you how to work on guitars. I was cramming stuff in there. I shorted out my cable. So what did I do? I put a tester on to see which cable was shorted. Cable from the bridge pin came through with flying colors. The one to the pickup, not so much. I thought, should I splice it? Well, what this pickup is, it's a little strip that sits under the saddle that's connected to a wire and plugs into the preamp. If I splice the cable, it needs to fit through the tiny hole in the bridge to go down through and come out through the other side. Or I would need to try and splice it from the preamp end. And where the kink was, there wasn't a lot of room to work with. It would have been working inside the cavity of this guitar. And I thought, not really worth it. If I pulled it out and spliced it, I wouldn't be able to get it back through the hole. I really don't want to go reaming the hole out wider in the bridge either. So I get in line, and it turns out these pickups are cheap. There's a lot of them. I went with an Artec. Problem I have, I'm going to show you. Well, it's not a problem. Check out the saddle on this guitar. That is a meaty saddle. That's not one of your little skinny. So these pickups came in 2 sizes. I came under the category of one left. Not really one left to get it by a certain date. Then after that, it moved way down the road. I'm assuming more of them came from China after that. So what I got, I'm going to show you here. I selected on the Zon through Music Lily. It's an Artec. I do believe it's a ceramic. It gave the measurements, so I ordered the one. It was like 4-point-some odd millimeters wide for this particular guitar. The other ones are thinner. So this is an MX 3006. The other one will have a different number, the one for the skinnier ones. Works really good. Came in this little package. They threw in a Music Lily pick like they always do. I wouldn't use that in a million years. And there's some instructions with it. And the pickup came in this little box. And in here I have the broken pickup, which I will show you what it looks like. But really, there wasn't much to see for the job. Basically, took strings off, pulled the saddle out, took a screwdriver, popped the old pickup out, which I'm about to show you the old pickup, put the wire through the hole, put the new one in, fished it out this side, plug it into the preamp, put the strings back on, I was off and running. So this is what one of these things looks like. This has some kind of shrink wrap or something over the whole thing. The one I have in there now is copper. It's exposed. And it has a little tiny, tiny little plug. And yeah, I had a kink and a short. It's just like a little mini guitar cord. And I figured for, you know, it was $19 for this one. If you have one of the ones with the thinner bridges, I mean, some of them are like 10 bucks. I mean, I guess, you know, your mileage may vary depending on how good of a one you want to get or what you want to spend. But I'm completely happy with the sound that this thing's making. I mean, I'm thinking it turned out sounding pretty good. So I just wanted to show you that, and it's an easy job, and anybody can do it. And it's a good pickup. I like it. I give it a thumbs up.